Jurassic Park is an iconic film with numerous story threads that are well known between casual and core fans alike. This story built the foundation of the sequels and shaped it into the story of Jurassic World today. Perhaps one of the most well-known elements of the story is that all of the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park were originally bred to be female as a form of population control. This of course plays with the themes of chaos theory later on when it's revealed that man's attempts to play God has failed. The dinosaurs were able to change sex and then breed via sequential hermaphroditism.
Some West African frogs have been known to spontaneously change sex from male to female in a single-sex environment. Malcolm was right.
So in short, while the dinosaurs of Jurassic Park were all bred in the lab as female, some changed sex and were able to breed as seen in the first movie. This plays out more directly in the sequels, but we're getting ahead of ourselves here. So we get it, you're probably thinking this is all very well known, very obvious to the most casual fans, so why are we making this video? What is the point of this video? While the film writers and fans know this very basic Jurassic fact, it's becoming evidently clear that the brand stewards of everything Jurassic somehow do not.
He's so cute!
She.
Oh, right. All the animals in Jurassic Park are female.
Except the Indoraptor, but yes.
Yep. They just said that all of the dinosaurs in the Jurassic Park and World films are female and imply the Indoraptor was the first male dinosaur to the franchise. Never mind the entire plot of the very first movie, this very odd fans-only video is, well, I mean, they're not really fans, are they? The video gets a lot wrong right off the bat, and if these people had been actual Jurassic fans, then these mistakes would not be happening.
You're that Earth first bastard, aren't you?
But you know what? We're not here to talk about the quality of this video, even though the community does have a lot to say about it. Anyway, firstly, I really didn't think that we would be here to state a very obvious and what should be a very well-known fact that no, all of the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park and World movies are not all female. Sadly, this isn't the first time this every dinosaur in the franchise is female mistake has been made since the Jurassic World films. It keeps rearing its retconning head and it keeps negatively affecting brand tie-ins. But first, let's take a look a little more closely at the depictions of male and female dinosaurs in the Jurassic films and how they're important to the story. As we've said, in Jurassic Park, this backs up Ian Malcolm's initial concerns about their attempts to play God and the chaos that will surely ensue, and he was right. The very moment it's discovered that there are male and female dinosaurs that are breeding is integral to the plot and its deeper themes and is one of the defining moments in the franchise. How this is messed up continuously with that in mind alone is crazy. However, it's even more confusing when you look at the Jurassic Park sequels, which begin to show sexual dimorphism within the dinosaur species. For those who don't know, sexual dimorphism is the physical difference between males and females of the same species. This can include things like their colors differing, or in more obvious cases, the males of the species growing antlers while the females do not, as seen in species of deer today. The Lost World Jurassic Park introduced Site B, Isla Sorna, where after the downfall of Jurassic Park, the dinosaurs were left alone and free on the island, where it was assumed that they would die off. However, it turns out the dinosaurs began to thrive and ultimately breed. As some years went by, some of the dinosaurs' appearances began to reflect their sexual dimorphism that occurred when males began to appear in the population. The two most standout instances would be the Velociraptors and the Tyrannosaurs. The Lost World introduced the male variant of the Jurassic Park Velociraptor, which featured more vibrant colors and distinct striping, like a tiger, alongside the female's more muted coloration with less distinct striping as seen in the first Jurassic Park. The Lost World features a plethora of the predatorial pack hunters, and while the males are given more standout screen time, the females are there. It's even more obvious with the Tyrannosaurs. In this film, a family unit of a mother, aka the doe, the male, aka the buck, and their baby, the junior T-Rex.
All I want in exchange for my services is the right to hunt one of the Tyrannosaurs. A male, a buck only. How and why are my business. Now, if you don't like either of those two conditions, you're on your own.
This film goes out of its way to raise the fact that this family unit shows many paleontologists were wrong in thinking of dinosaurs as barbaric and antisocial animals, using the behavior of the tyrannosaur parents as one of the major pieces of evidence.
I think that the debate over the parental instincts of the T-Rex is now academic.
By moving the baby Rex into our camp, we may have changed the adult's perceived territory.
They're what?
That's why they persisted in destroying the trailers. They now feel they have to defend this entire area.
We have to move right now.
Before moving on, it can also be surmised that the Parasaurolophus seen in the Lost World is likely male, as its tan and brown colours strongly differ from its green counterparts seen first in Jurassic Park and later again in Jurassic Park 3.
Say that again, Wallen. A what?
The one with the big red horn, the pompadour, Elvis!
Take me out, Connor.
Now, Jurassic Park 3 also featured sexual dimorphism in some very striking ways. A green male Tyrannosaurus appeared briefly, of course, but we're talking about the film's all-new tribe of velociraptors. While the origin of these very different raptors still remains a mystery today, they have become an all-time fan favorite, and what's not to love with the incredible artistry put on display by Stan Winston Studios and ILM. These new Velociraptor designs have even more stark differences between the males and females, one of the most notable being that males sport feather-like quills on the top of their heads. The two sexes of the raptors couldn't be more distinct, and again, they're key to the plot, as we see nests of eggs which Billy Brennan steals, leading the Velociraptors to stalk and kill the characters as the film progresses. The pack dynamic is even more fascinating, as it appears the pack is led by a matriarchal alpha, with males making up the more common, lesser ranks, like an inverse of a pack of lions. Something that makes the dinosaurs feel like real animals and drives many of the direct interactions in the films. But we digress. So why is it that the Jurassic World brand keeps thinking all of the dinosaurs in the Jurassic Park and World films are female? We really don't know. While, yes, it's true the Raptor squad were all bred as female, as was the Indominus Rex, it's obvious those are outliers and not indicative of every species in the park on Isla Nublar. After all, there was just an entire trilogy prior centered around the fact that life finds a way, and the attempts to control the dinosaurs' sex as population control failed. It is later proven that Jurassic World featured male and female dinosaurs, as Fallen Kingdom depicted a baby Triceratops on Isla Nublar 3 years after the fall of the park, as well as other subadults, like the juvenile Allosaurus. This is also key for the ending of Fallen Kingdom to have any significance. If the dinosaurs couldn't breed and they were all female, who really cares if some escape? But hey, the films at least make it obvious that they're breeding, and if you don't believe that, then just look no further than Colin's tweet. Or, look at Battle of Big Rock, which even comments on the baby Nasutoceratops being born on mainland US soil, and also shows a distinct difference between the male and female Nasutoceratops. It's very obvious that the Jurassic World era filmmakers are not trying to retcon Jurassic Park, so why the brand team seem to think the Indoraptor is the first male really is beyond us. So look, why make this video? The aforementioned Amber Society video isn't a one-off mistake. It's one that keeps appearing and having consequences. Say for instance, Frontier Development saying that Jurassic World Evolution and its sequel cannot have male and female dinosaurs, as all of the dinosaurs are females in the films. Or The Evolution of Claire referring to all of the dinosaurs as female. Or Mattel's male Tyrannosaurus Rex from the Lost World toy being referred to as female. Or Camp Cretaceous Season 4 seemingly bringing back the green male Buck T-Rex from the Lost World, yet referring to him as a female. This problem extends beyond just making the sex labeled to the dinosaur. While the films remain unaffected by this core lore misunderstanding, all other aspects in Jurassic's larger expanded universe are making the stories disconnected from the films, not canon, and oftentimes just convoluted and out of touch with the franchise's core themes.
I had to. They're alive. Like me.
And look, it's not just an issue of sexual dimorphism being forgotten in that realm. Every Jurassic side story feels disjointed from the next, disconnected from the canon and not intertwined to the other stories being told. From Jurassic World Live Tour to Camp Cretaceous to Jurassic World Aftermath, this issue of there being a lack of continuity makes each of these stories not land in the various ways that they intend them to, and because of this, they can lack interest or a sense of importance. So yes, we hope future Jurassic media will remember the stories of the Jurassic films and celebrate every generation of Jurassic dinosaur design. But we also hope that course correction expands further, truly creating a quality canonical continuity within the ever-expanded Jurassic world. We also have an article on Jurassic Outpost with more information on the male and female dinosaur species in the films. The link to that is in the video description. But what do you think? Did you enjoy the Amber Society video? Do you think those actors are real fans? We really think the production quality on the video looks great. We love the amber door handle, we love the set, but we found the video to be, honestly, kinda cringy, cold, and corporate, for lack of better words, it comes across like it's more of what they think fans sound like as opposed to what the actual fans are saying. We hope future episodes of that show focus on what really makes Jurassic special. Share your thoughts down below in the comments, and if you like this video, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You'll want to be subscribed if you love Camp Cretaceous. Check out the description for more deals as we approach the holidays, and as always, head to JurassicOutpost.com for more news and information.